Aloha Sagittarius, and welcome to White Shadow Spiritual Advising. My name is BriaBogatin, and today we'll be doing your monthly December tarot forecast. So for the whole month of December, I'll be offering reading bundle deals. You can purchase up to 3 readings at a time, and they are discounted. You can gift them to people if they're open to receiving a reading, or you can keep them for yourself. Information about that can be found on my Instagram, and my Instagram information is down below along with my email. Okay, so also down below, if you'd like to support my work, you can do so by sending me a tip or a donation with the links down below. And in regards to these videos, you can check out your sun, moon, rising, or really any placement within your birth chart. Okay, Sagittarius. So the first thing that came to my mind when I saw these cards were, first of all, you guys are going to have to stay grounded this month. Being grounded is key. We just had a solar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius on December 4th. So major shifts and changes, major openings are happening for you guys specifically this month. And keep in mind, because the solar eclipse happened in your sign, that means that this whole year is going to be an eclipse year for you. Okay, and don't worry, because I am now on my second eclipse year. The last eclipse season, it was hitting in my sun signs, and now it's hitting in my moon placement for the eclipse that happened in November. That's besides the point, but you'll be good, trust me. But so when I saw these cards, another thing that came to my mind was I feel like, so you guys need to stay grounded, okay? That's the number one thing. I already said that. I feel that you guys are confused because the change that is happening is not necessarily the change that you expected. And it's almost like that whole saying of you get what you need, not what you want. That's what I think is happening with these cards. And because of that, you guys might be neglecting the golden opportunities that are around you right now, okay? So I would say that you need to detach from your past, because whatever was occurring in your past, whoever you were with, wherever you lived, wherever you worked, where you're no longer in that space, it was not meant for you, and you should not go back to that. You really should be thinking, focus your eyes forward. Okay, so the first card you are receiving is the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands is being catapulted into a completely different energy. Okay, and this is obstacles being lifted, challenges, you're overcoming them. And with this card, I actually like to use the analogy of the bow and arrow, which is really fitting, obviously, for Sagittarius, where being pulled back in order to shoot forward. So maybe in November, or leading up to this point, or maybe you're still feeling it, you feel like you're put on pause, you were stagnant, you're being pulled back. Well, that's because you're about to be catapulted, or you were catapulted into a completely different energy, and you need to embrace where you've been placed. Sagittarius, that rhymes. That was an unintentional rhyme. You need to embrace it, because there's great value there. There's great information. There's great growth. And, that stagnancy, that pause that you were put in, that was meant for you to journey inward and learn more about yourself, to prepare yourself for the space that you're in now. Okay, so obviously this is showing great movement forward, going into a specific direction, with the wands shooting through the air. So always look to see, obviously with the following card that is showing the energy that you've been placed in, and it is the Page of Pentacles. So this is why I think you guys are kind of thrown for a loop a little bit, because maybe you wanted to be, in a different space. So the Page of Pentacles, this is very contemplative, this is patient, this is slow moving, this is I'm going to take my time with this. This is, okay, I have this idea, but you're not meant to just dive head first into it. You're meant to allow it to grow. And obviously with you guys being a fire sign, that might feel uncomfortable to you. That might feel like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be patient. I want to be on the go. I want to be adventurous. And the Page of Pentacles is pretty much telling you, no, you need to stay where you're at and ground in. Ground in where you're at, ground in your ideas, ground in where you see yourself going before you have that time of adventure and whatever. That will come back to you, but now is not the time or the place to be doing that sporadic bullshit or, having that chaotic energy around you that maybe you had around you before. Again, this is discovering something new and diving into this discovery, learning all you need to know about a topic, reading a book, going back to school, taking a workshop, studying. This is great when it comes to money as well. This is showing you or telling you that whatever idea you have, whatever opportunity you just came across, or whatever it is that you're trying to create right now, it is extremely valuable. It is meant to be part of your life. And because it's meant to be part of your life for a long time, it's not just going to quick happen overnight. I feel that you guys are here and you're thinking like way over there when you need to do everything in between first before you get way over there. And that's the flow you should be in. What steps can I take every day to get where I see myself going? But whatever you just discovered or what you're about to discover, that is your key to that goal, to that end goal, to that ultimate goal, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so then you are receiving the 5 of Pentacles. I don't know why you guys are trying to fuck with this energy. I think you guys are thrown for a loop. That's really what I'm getting from this. But you have to realize there's so many resources around you. Like, you can be fulfilled in the space that you're in. But I don't know if you're allowing yourself, because I think you're too attached to what was ever going on before this, because maybe it was more invigorating. But life isn't meant to be invigorating all the time. There's going to be times like this Page of Pentacles. And actually, this is where we find the most success, is within that Pentacles energy. This is feelings of lack, feelings of being left out, being put out in the cold shoulder. This can even be making yourself out to be a victim. Okay, these people are battered, they're bruised, they're in the snow, but behind them are these pentacles, which represent resources and tools, and they're not even utilizing them. So you have things around you right now, Sagittarius, that you're not fully utilizing, and you probably know what it is. So you have to ask yourself, why am I not giving my 100% right now? Just because I feel like what are you guys? You guys are confusing me. I'm feeling out this energy, and I'm like, I feel like, so say you had like a pile of wood and you have the tools next to it, and it's like you're just looking at it and you're like, do I really want to do this? And it's like, sometimes you have to make those sacrifices and do the things that you don't necessarily want to do in order to get where you want to be. Okay? And that is what I think you're being told right now. You need to change your perspective, which leads to oh my God. Do you see what happens? You need to change your perspective, which leads me to your last card, which is the Ace of Swords. So this is a light bulb moment, okay? This is your mind opening up, your perspectives changing, revelation of thought. This is embracing the challenges that you know is inevitable to encounter along this new discovery that you have just taken on. That's exactly what this is, okay? And so the Ace of Swords is stepping into a whole new energy intellectually and mentally. How you communicate, how you present yourself to the world. All of that should be shifting and changing, and this Page of Pentacles energy has sparked that. You need to allow the old version of yourself, who you were in that job, in that relationship, in that old city, in, that friendship, whatever it is, to go. That person has, let's shed that person away, and let's be brave and step into the new version of who we are. This is you being more of who you truly are, stepping more into your authenticity. But again, sometimes we do have to make sacrifices. And I think you guys are just, really realizing, like, okay, if I want to live a life where I can be my own boss, and I can travel around the world, I can live in different places whenever I want, I need to get down to the nitty-gritty right now so I can live that dream later. Okay, so I'm going to leave that at that for you guys. Good luck. I hope you all have a beautiful month.